She raised her voice, she shouted, she barked, she screamed. And you know what? I just stopped talking and I was like, Auntie, yeah, this demon does not want me to be heard because you see the behavior now, right? And I took away myself because clearly she was not in any moment at any point in time deciding that she was going to stop lying. So, yes, she gave her lies as a reason why she could not drop the charges. So she was insistent that this was going all the way to court. That's how this ended up in court, okay? She could have prevented this, but no. And lied that I was the reason why it had gone this far. She also lied in front of Auntie that I had stolen $10,000 from her room. Matter of fact, she was lying about this before because this was also another charge that I was made aware of on the day that I was arrested. She was saying that in the videos that she had been placing on her social, which I guess more than one people have come forward and been saying, yes, I saw videos on her social. She was saying this and that about you, and this looks bad for you because da da da. I was saying to them, oh, so she has been smearing me on her social, okay? And then she's trying to make it seem like she was not saying things and talking bad about me. Anyways, I had said to the officer I was seeking a way to sue this girl for defamation of character. It so happened that one fateful day, as she so often does, she left her key again at home. And she is always doing this because sometimes, I remember one time she left and she realized she left her key on the living room table. And after she reached a point, she turned back, she came for it, she realized, oh, I left my key on the living room table. She sometimes left her key in the door, right there. I passed, oh, key left in the door. So if it was a case where I indeed wanted to go into her room to steal anything, why didn't she ever report anything stolen on those lots of other occasions where she was always leaving her key at home? So this day, she left her key at home again. I took up the key, so this is not breaking and entering, and I opened the door because I'm fishing for evidence. I went into the room and I videoed the safe that she had. I videoed, if the videos are still on her social, you would see that I videoed a receipt that proved that she had been getting money from our mother. And she has been telling this lie that she is the one that pays all the bills and the rent. And I don't contribute to anything. The thing is, when I stopped working, after a point, my mother started giving her money towards the bills and the rent so that she wouldn't have all the burden of paying all the bills by herself. She has always been going around telling people that she is the only one paying the bills. So me taking a video shot of the receipt was to prove that she was lying when she was saying that, because the date on the receipt that she went to the money agency to receive this money was within the week that mom had told me, I sent money to your sister so that she can pay the bills. And she stood in front of this police officer and told the officer, I'm the only one that pays the bills. I pay the rent. I pay the rent. After I was telling him, my mother sends money to pay the rent. So by insistently saying, I pay the rent, she is saying to the officer, without saying to the officer, she is a liar, I, the narcissist, pay the rent out of my pocket. So that was to show that she was lying. And if you look at the name from the sender, you would see, okay, yes, this is so. Even though she tries to tell everybody that or her husband or whomever sends money to my mother and my mother sends money to her differently, I'm not saying that isn't true. I am saying, however, that the date and the week that my mother said she sent the money to pay the bills, that was within the same date that was recorded on that receipt. That is what I'm saying. And I videoed other aspects of the room. If y'all go have watched the video on our social, you would realize that she had this little statue thingy across her bedside marked, I think it was marked Egyptian gods, right? This is the same girl that sits down with her friends on the phone, may God bless, and she has idols on her bedside marked Egyptian gods. So you are going to believe somebody who has Egyptian gods on their bedside that they are righteous people, and this narcissist shows you who her God is when she has those at her bedside. And she can't come tell nobody that it was a gift from someone who traveled or tried to downplay it like she got it from somewhere and fancied it or whatever. She didn't know. That would be lying if she said she didn't know. And I don't care if it was a gift, because people of the Most High know that it is a commandment. You should not have images of other gods around you. It is a commandment. And other gods with the names on it, Egyptian gods, and everybody should know those are fallen angels. The gods of the Egyptians were fallen angels. And those statues sleep by her bedside. So she's telling you that not only is she a worshiper of other gods, she's also giving me easy proof to show to you that she is wicked and is not a worshiper of the same gods that y'all think she worships. So when she says, I'm God bless, and trying to curse me about I'm going to suffer because she have her car and she this and she married, nah, it's not the same God that y'all worship she talking about. So fast forward, court date. You know what, stay tuned for the other part so I can just title it court date or something else.